Brandy. Whiskey wine. All right, let's lower that. Let's take that off. And let's put this on. And let's lower this. So, this review. Hi, how are you doing? Best wallpaper girl ever. She's right there. She's right there and she's there, so it's the best girl. This is the ifi ZEN can. Now, wait. Cease. A couple months ago, I did the ifi ZEN can signature. And that was a drop exclusive. And I had the button that made the 6XXs better. And it was $250 for the amp, and then it was another $250 for the DAC, and everyone's like, that's $500 fucking dollars. Why would you do this? Why? And so in the fucking turmoil of things, so ifi sent me a few other things after that. They took that setup away from me. They sent me this, which is the oh God, I'm having a seizure. The ifi IDSD Neo. Okay, I got it. It's the Neo, and I demanded they let me keep this. Like, I'm like, look, you're the only company that takes things back from me. Leave this here. It's too good to not have as a reference point for other things. And they're like, I guess so. What are you gonna do? So here is their $700 DAC amp combo, and I'm using it currently through some world's best cables to feed the ifi ZEN can, not the signature. This is the one that's available on Amazon. This is the one that doesn't have a 6XX button. It's just a generic XBass and 3D button. This is the one that's only $170. Why the fuck was the drop one more? Drop's whole point is to have like, oh, we have an exclusive thing and it's cheaper. So why is the one that's the generic just here's everything we did in the ZEN can signature, but without the signature bit for the 6XXs, and we'll just, I don't know, we'll make it $80 cheaper. I don't know. Yes. This has been on my desk for like 2 weeks. I haven't done reviews in 2 weeks, so it's not shown up much, but I was using it for like IAM testing and things like that because I sat it on top of the big OWN S8 $800 DAC because it's just an amp, and I was using it. And I decided for the review, I might as well use the fucking DAC and the $700 DAC amp combo that ifi makes. So, here it is. It's got weird ratings. I want to look at them and see what the fuck they're saying. Open box, missing power supply, 1 star. Okay, I'll ignore that one. Single-ended, left channel doesn't work. Okay, that guy's got a problem. Buyer beware, have received 2 defective ZEN cans. Ground loop issue causing hiss and static. This is a known issue. So it's not a known issue to me because it's been fine. This is someone's unit, not mine, not ifi's. This was purchased by someone in my patronage chat and sent to me. You know why? Because ifi just, they like one at a time. They're like, here's the unit. Please return it to us in 2 months. And then I'll do it 4 months and they'll take it back and they'll take another one. So someone's like, hey, I'm ordering this. You want it? I'm like, dude, totally, throw down. So he sent it to me and I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. I'm as in love with the motherfucker as I was with the signature edition. Only it's cheaper. So the price to performance is way up, and I'm just wee. So the wallpaper, the headphones, I've got the X3s. I should have released a review with the X3s with the Dakoni pads. These are the leather, the protein leather seriousness Dakoni pads, are the more serious headphones, so we're gonna give those a shot. I got these still out from a previous review I just did. These are my Ether Cs with changed pads. And of course, the AHG600s on the brand new Dakoni wire. So two Dakoni previews here. Got the pads and got the Dakoni wire, which I gotta give it to them. It's just the most basic, simple thing, and I love it. I love this. I love this wire. So anyway, there's this pushing this. So the unit itself, there's a pile of wires here we got to get to. I'm not actually giving this unit its full review because there's 24 inches of snow currently falling outside and I can't get the mail to give me my gender change. Not gender reveal, not gender swap. Gender changers are in the mail. I'll explain. I'm gonna unplug this. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna put you here. Again, I wish ifi made this I put a remote control up here to try to make it a little bit taller, and it just about holds headphones above the ground. So power plug is this. It's one of the ifi, what are we looking at? 5 volts, 2.5 amp. So that means you could strap a battery pack to this. It's like a 5 volts USB battery pack and run it, but I'm not suggesting you do that. We've got a balanced output, 4.4 Pentacon. We've got a balanced input, 4.4 Pentacon, a single-ended input, 3.5 single-ended, and then 2 full RCA. So I'm using the RCA input, obviously. I would love to run this balanced amp with a balanced input. It shouldn't honestly matter. Like, it shouldn't matter, because you can run a balanced amplifier through the balanced amplifier circuitry and feed it a single-ended input, and it's fine. It's just that, you know, if you can, why would you not want to balance everything? So when I originally had the ZEN CAN signature stack from Drop, I thought they were gonna let me keep that. I went out and I bought a whole fucking bunch of these like rare wires. Like, they were offering this one on Drop for like $90. I got this fucking thing on Amazon for like 20 bucks. It's a 4.4 Pentacon to 4.4 Pentacon by Youkamoo. Y-O-U-K-A-M-O-O. Moo. The moo is in the title. Listen to that. That is fucking metal. And this is like a $20 wire that was supposed to be used to jump between the DAC and the amp and make it, it would have been great. And I also bought this, and this is where the gender changes were going to come in. Because this thing, I think it was also Youkamoo, yeah. Also a Youkamoo. It's a massively thick boy. 4.4 Pentacon to dual XLR. And I can use it with this amp, but only to output. So I could use this as the pre-out. Plug this in, and then I could plug this into I could plug this into another amp, or ideally you'd plug this into the right one, which is the red one. I love how these are indicated too. Would be a right speaker, and then you run a small extension to the left speaker, and then you can control powered monitors. You can't switch that on and off though, so not the ideal situation. But what I was going to do is I was going to get gender changers for this. To change these, you have to get specifically a female to female, giggity. So you could plug into this, and then you'd have the female ends, and I could plug this into a DAC, like the $800 fucking that, or this, I could plug it into this, balanced output to the balanced input on this, and then I would have been able to do what I would have felt would have been like the more complete review. I'm probably buying one of these, because this one has to go back to its owner. So don't expect this in the yard sale from the 1st to the 10th of every month if you're my Patreon subscriber, because this one's going back to an owner, and I like it so much, I'm going to spend my own money on it unless I can convince ifi to send me one, which, it's like pulling teeth. But fuck, I love this thing. So let's keep going. So that's your back. It's very, very, like, it's the same box as the ifi ZEN DAC. Now we're gonna get fucking. I can complain about ifi's naming all day with the Neo and the DSD and the ZEN CAN, but not the ZEN CAN signature, and also the ZEN DAC. That's not just a DAC; it's also an amp DAC combo. To the moon, Alice. So this is the same box as a ZEN DAC. When you pick it up, though, you go, holy shit. This weighs like 50% more than that because there's a lot of stuff inside. We have got power here. There, I just turned it off. I turned it on. The input light will blink for a few seconds, and then it'll lock solid. You can see it there. The 3 inputs are 1, 2, 3. So this is number 1, so that's what we're on. You have a 4-way gain switch, 0, 6, 12, and 18. I'm currently on 6 for the HC600s. So that's a big swing. 18 decibels of gain is a big fucking swing. And I'm glad they gave you a 4, because you can literally just tune it in. Basically what you want to do is you want to turn your knob to the middle, and it's got what a fucking knob. Oh my God, it doesn't dawn on me that maybe this is the first time you're in this channel, maybe the first time you're seeing any of these ifi products. I have to give you the full fuck. The case is a single solid thick piece of aluminum. It's the right color. It's not boring. It's not silver or black. It's not quite bright green, but it's like a subtle like green. It's like a green gray. And it's got this shape that looks like it's from War of the Worlds, the 1950s War of the Worlds, where the future was the past. It's aliens. Then you get this knob, and this knob looks like it's spent way too much time being machined out of a single piece of aluminum, and then it's like turning in butter. And they put a nice big divot there so I know exactly where it's pointing. And I could just turn this knob all fucking day. Just all the day, all the little long day. So you set it to 12 o'clock and then you bounce your gains until you're about right, because then you just want to vary it like that. You get a 1/4 inch output, you get your balance 4.4 output, and then you get the magic button. And that's what's missing from this son of a bitch. I love this son of a, it sounds great. And sitting here, using this as the DAC, using this as the amp, I'm gonna say with my mouth, and this is hard for me to say, that I think this overall might have a much cleaner sound just than this. This is $170, and this is $700 for a DAC amp combo, and it has no features, no gain, no switching, has Bluetooth, but none of the XBass what we're about to talk about is not on this. But I think this one's still like, plug the 600s into that, into this, into that, into this, into that, into this. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I was reviewing that again, because it's a little bit better than this. But Marduk Akane, the sun god, commands you to listen to my review. So, very beautiful metal buttons, by the way. Everything's metal and just satisfying to touch. As far as like tactile fuck-idness, this has it in spades. In fact, I would just hold it like this and use it. Like plug the headphones in and just hold it. And it's like, oh, yes, give me more of this. So then the XBass and the 3D. So let's pick a headphone. This good. Okay, we'll do you now. I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna lower that volume. I'm gonna plug in Hart audio cables here, by the way. I might as well link to Hart. It's Hart versus Dakoni. Who's gonna win? Where the Hart has the connector and they can do all these weird ass colors. This is like a demo model of their weird ass colors. Something simplicity about this Dakoni is just like, I like it, although they only make it for one headphone, so it's not really that hard a choice if you have only one headphone. Yaxi pads, by the way. I'm still only on, this is on line out. This is outputting out the back in full voltage. And this is at +6, and I'm gonna actually cycle it through to 0. It kind of sucks that you have to go up to go back down. Like, I feel like maybe holding that in and having it like jump to 0, and then the way to do it would be like with my flashlight here. I have this Olight, which I reviewed, where you turn it on and there it's on like super low, and you hold it and it slowly creeps up the brightness. See, like up, up, up. And then you have to double tap it for like way bright. It would be ideal if this amplifier did the exact same thing, where you turn it on and it's on low every time you turn it on. And you, instead of having to just tap it to make it go up, 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 and then you have to go down, if you had to hold it and it would go next, next, low, medium, high, low, medium, high. Oh, you want it on 18 decibels? Double tap real quick. Up, up. Unless that would be like hit by mistake. I could see a complaint no matter which way I cut this, but I feel like having, if you're like, oh, this is too low. Oh, that's too loud. 1, 2. Okay, back down to 0. So that's my like only like, that's it. That's my only complaint about this whole fucking DAC, is that you have to go up to 18 to get back to 0. Like if you hold it and it just reset. Actually, let me see. Maybe it does do that. I've actually never held this button. Nope. What the fuck just happened? Holy shit, I held it and the song changed at the exact moment. I thought it faded out the song. No, holding it down does nothing. The thing with buttons and digital interfaces and things that are controlled digitally is you can make anything do anything. You can have it hold this and press this to unlock a thing, or reverse the swap channel. Like, there's so many options. This has no options. Your quality build and you sound fucking amazing. You lack options. You have a lot of options. We haven't even gotten, I got off topic and I'm back to XBass now. So, if you've never done hard drugs, don't. It's a life that just goes downhill. I have family members, I know people who've, it's bad. Don't do it. Instead, buy an ifi unit with XBass. Put on headphones that are like, huh, these are okay. Like, they do some low end, and then hit that button. And that's all you need. That will fill that hole in your life. Because it just, I don't know what XBass is, because it's not just like, oh, bass boost. It's like, is if they filled a balloon with the low end and then sent it through the headphones and it pops in your brain. And it's like, oh God, it reaches, it doesn't, there's some bass boosts are just like, all right, it's just way too much low end. And some reach up, like here's the spectrum, and instead of just bringing up the bass, it's like just tilt the whole fucking thing. So the mid-range gets too bassy when vocals have an added layer of thickness to it. It's like, that's not right. But XBass, when ifi does it, these are $1,700 headphones. They don't need any help. But apparently they do. I gotta bring the up to 6. What is this? The Cylon Prisoner. Bear McCreary, Battlestar Galactica Season 2. This is just like a big... It's just this big area, like I don't know. I don't never heard the song, but okay. So that's XBass. So you hit this one button, it's XBass. Then you hit the button again, and then it's 3D. And you hit the button again, and it's both. But now I'm gonna go off of XBass just to 3D. And that it does this weird thing, like it's ringing it out. I actually don't think it's making the 3D sound wider, it's making it sound longer. Does that make any sense? No? I'll work on it. That's the best I could say, is it takes the music and it turns it this way. But it doesn't make it narrow because it's stretching. And ifi will be insistent that you know that all these buttons, these like XBass and 3D buttons, are non-digital. It's a digital button, like it's a digital button, but what it's doing is not a DSP because it literally can't. It's an amp. This is a DAC. This has access to the digital audio that's coming into it, and it could fuck with it. But this is getting analog and outputting analog. The only way a digital bass boost would occur is if it turned the analog back to digital to run a DSP correction to then output it back to another analog converter and they're not doing that. So how? I don't know. Third bass. That'll be my new joke in every video. And until you've watched fucking the Laurel and Hard? No, Jesus Christ. Now I'm having an actual seizure. Who's on first? I don't know. Third base. Oh my God. Abbott and Costello. Thank you. My just brain bleed. It's sealed back up. Oh, there's just same song. I haven't changed the song yet. All right, now I'm gonna shut it off again. Just still a good song, but like on bass, it's like whoa, and on 3D, it's like whoa. So what happens when I put on both? Yeah, I'm at a loss. That button alone is worth owning this. This could be a pile of shit made out of the chintziest plastic, and it says China written all over the top of it. I'm sure it's made in China, but it could just be garbage. If it had just this one, like, kind of a cardboard knob, but if it had that button, and you could just sneak down and go boop, boop, and make your headphones do weird things through an analog process that actually improves the listening experience, fuck yeah. I did not use that button on any of the IMs I tested on purpose because these are an established headphone. I've reviewed them already. I love them already. I've changed the pads. I've got the comfort work. I've got tape things. I've got new wires. So it comes a time in every headphone's life where you look at it on the wall and go, I heard that one already. But now, have I heard that one with the button on? Let's get it off the wall. Because the capabilities of a $1,700 fucking planar headphone by Mr. Speakers is like way up there. So, you either test the capabilities by getting a better amp or a better music or doing fuckery. And this is the queen of fuckery, this little guy. You're so good. You're so fucking good. Like, I don't know the power specs. I don't know anything. I just want to gush about it. Can I please? I'm gonna go there and fix the review. I gotta give this a full fuck you star. Does it even say it here? Wow. 1.6 watts at 16 ohms. Plenty. Presumably that's on high. That I am okay with only 1.6 watts because that's on full. Oh God, I think I just clipped it. Yeah, that's so fucking loud. Let's not blow up my $1,700 Bluetooth speaker now. Oh, and I had XBass and stuff on, so that was probably not helping. It was trying to illuminate. Oh yeah, oh yeah, just shut the fuck up, Zeos, and just give me the link. The owner of this is gonna be very happy. Number one, I've tested it and doesn't have those flaws that everyone else is complaining about. And number two, fuck me. Give me the 600s again. Give me the 600s again with this knife. I love how flexible this cable is. I love a cable that you can crumble into a little ball. It's an IM cable. It's just an IM cable for headphones. That's what I've been asking for. Thank you, Cody. I love hard audio cables because they do, but they get a little stiff. They got like that's your loop. That's your comfy loop in a hard audio cable, and you like twist it. I'm sure he'll work out some other system with you want the special soft cables. He's really good at that. But I got to give it to Deconi on being like, you know what? Fuck it. I want a cable that's like this, and I want a cable that's like this. We have common interests. All right. Straight to 3D, skipping XBass. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Because 600s work amazing on a tube. And well, the things that happen on a tube are it fucks with the analog signal so that it twists the sound. And that's what the button does. That's what the button does. This is what we're doing with this button. We're fucking with the sound. We're just fucking with it and fucking in the perfect fucking way. It's Ooh. So Dead Mouse just came on, right? What is this? Faxing Berlin. Faxing Berlin 2 from random album title. I'm on 3D. I'm gonna shut off 3D. Definitely gets flatter. Like it goes from a line to like a diamond with 3D on. So it's 3D in the frontal way. But now I'm gonna hit it up with the XBass. Oh yeah, no, you're buying this. Everyone's buying. I can stop this review now. I want to take them off. I just want to keep going. And we're still at 6. Like I haven't had a need to go to 12. Now I'm at 10 o'clock and it's loud. I'm afraid to encroach on to noon with it on 12 plus. So 18 decibel plus. I don't know what the fuck you're using that for, but make sure you lower the volume if you're gonna go past 18 and back down. It's just a matter of muscle memory. Oh, God. Let me try both on. Both. This is certainly an amplifier, and you could have a $5,000 desk setup. $5,000 is everything. DACs and amps and fucking power conditioners. If you don't have the XBass and 3D button, that you're wasting. You've wasted an opportunity. Add this to that. Make it a $5,170 stack. And just put this on the side and just feed it. You could feed it balanced, you could feed it not balanced. My only concern with feeding it balanced, because I haven't done it, because I can't unless I get the gender adapters for these, is that you're going to throw more voltage into it, and it's already got gain. A lot of gain. Like, that's why I'm on 0 to 6, and that's about it I need for headphones. So if it takes an extra fucking, like, 5 decibels from the balanced input, that'll make 12 and 18 even more scary. I still want to hear it, but at the same time, I hope they have an internal. You can build an amplifier where it's internally limited to, like, it'll overgain the RCAs so that when you feed it the pure super high voltage of a balanced, that's the cleanest signal. That's what I'm hoping the balance does. I'm hoping that the RCA is the worst connection because it's amping it up a little bit so it balances out. Because if we plug it in, the XLRs are like even louder, that would be absurd. Sugaros. Bass nectar. Oh God, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah, no. That's actually a no. I'm gonna just skip that. Jeremy Soule, Elder Scrolls soundtrack. I didn't even play Elder Scrolls, but I have the soundtrack. Oh my God. What is this? Oh my God, it's doing so much, the bass and the 3D. You know, I'm going to get this. I'm buying one of these. Or I'm going to get it some way. And I'm just going to leave those two on because it's almost... ifi, listen to me. I love you guys. Some other people have had problems with you. You don't put enough Bluetooth in your things, like your portables, like this has Bluetooth, but your portable that like is 6 watts a channel that could fit in your pocket, this big brick, that needs Bluetooth so that you could just, I don't have to wire to it. Please, I don't even know if you could do this, but could you sell me a thing where I plug in my source and then I output from this thing to another amp? It doesn't have to be your amp, maybe, but just another amp. And it just sits in the middle with XLRs and RCA pass-throughs. And there's just buttons like this. Just buttons for XBass, XBass 2, XBass Space Edition, 3D, 4D, 5D. I just want a box with buttons. Because whatever the fuck you're doing with the analog on this, and they did it with the 6XX on that one, it was specifically an analog frequency tuning to make the 6XX sound better. And then analog frequency tuning, which is a random tuning specifically for the 6XX, made like the 600 sound better. Like it made, I just want to fuck with the analog realm between my DAC and my amp. I don't want a DSP. I know we all talk about I talk up DSPs left and right. I do. But this is the one case where like an analog fuckery, and I'm not talking about a fucking EQ where you drag 97 little sliders up and down. Whatever is happening here, if they can do that in a box that has like fucking 12 buttons on it, I will pay it. It'd be worth $1,000. Oh, no shit, it'll be worth it. If it could do what this does. And then you could have just a pass-through mode, where just, okay, that's it. You got your normal DAC, you got your hollow May, you got your own S8, and you're passing it through to your, you know, topping A90, and it's perfectly clean and linear. But then you hit the box button for the ifi Magic Box. And you can call it the Magic Box, hashtag Z's Magic Box, just because I want to be involved. And I just want to be able to hit the buttons and go, holy shit, what is happening to my headphones? I want to be able to put them all on and have it just be a distorted mess, and then go individually through and cycle through. And they have to just, my dreams. These are the dreams I have, because here's the thing. See all these headphones? I'm bored of all of you. Because I've heard you. It's not a matter of not loving them. It's just that I know them all. So in order to like get excited about a headphone, again, the headphone that I know, the Harmonic Dyne Zeus, amazing headphone. Sound like you're in a church. Big, clean, linear, yet somehow like wraps around you. And unless I got a new album of music where I'm like, you know what would sound good if I played these on the Zeus? But what if all my music that I've already established as good, on a headphone that I've already established as good, on a DAC that I've already established as good, on an amp that I've already established as good, could just be fucked with a little bit? Because that's what tubes basically are. There's a whole rack of tube. The tube rack, the Mercurius. If this is a V8, that's the Mercurius. I haven't wired it up yet. So that'll be rolled over and be put over here next to me. It'll be more racks. Because tubes are just there to fuck with things in an analog fashion. But ifi has the secret keys. He's got the key, got Aaron Yeager's key to the fuckery in the basement. Right here. You can taste it for $170. If you own one of these, if you own the ifi ZEN DAC, which is the $130 one, which is the combo, and you hit those buttons, do you want that for other things? Because that's the thing. ifi could want to sell you the $700 combo, the DAC and the amp, but this one has no fucking magic buttons, but it's still very clean. Or they can say, fuck it, and just be the middleman. Literally, I'll call it the middleman. Because it's going to sit right in the middle of your desk with the buttons interface on it. And you're gonna have your DACs, and you're gonna have your amps, and you're gonna just be like, all right, we're just gonna play normally unless we're gonna do this. It's like, oh God, I wanted to fuck with me. Just fuck with me, bro. I'm done with this. I'm excited, and I'm rambling, and I know you guys love it, and that's why you join my Patreon and subscribe star to keep this channel going. Keep me off my meds by paying. I don't actually take meds. People got real offended when I'm like, oh, off my meds. Like, Zeos, if you're really having a thing, like, I don't. Please don't insist I take medication. This is just who I am. Just accept who I am. I'm not a danger to myself or others. Well, no, I am absolutely a danger to myself and others when it comes to monetary things. You're all going to spend money now. So if you're eating ramen already and you're like, oh, $170 for magic buttons, maybe pass and then eat real food for a little while, then get the magic buttons. Wallpaper in the description. Again, Patreon subscribe star, $5 a month. See this review early. I'm going to buy one of these as soon as I send this back to the guy, or I'm going to message ifi, see if they get back with me within a day or two. If they don't, then I'm buying it. For $170, I'm fucking buying it. It shouldn't be sold out. It's a pretty new unit. I don't think ifi's only got like 10 in stock on Amazon. Although they might, who the fuck knows? 2021's been up and down. Yeah, see the reviews early. So participate in the yard sales, which this won't be in because it's not mine. And when I do buy one, it's mine. Fuck you. But there's other things in the yard sale from the 1st to the 10th. I ship for free, continental United States. 1/3 shipping international, you have to pay. Just items that I've reviewed and I'm done with. So I reviewed this and I'm done with it, but I'm like, let me keep this because it's too good. And I'm going to buy one of these because it's too good. And I apologize for not putting good things that are good in the yard sale. But I do put things that are good in the yard sale when I just have too many things that are good. So eventually that'll just balance out. The $10 tier gets you in the private behind-the-scenes Telegram chat where I answer all your questions. You can message me on platform. I may or may not get back to you. It's busy. Let's just put it that way. There's over 1,000 patrons there. And if they all want their questions answered, they all message me and it's like, hey, here's my entire life story and somewhere in there is a question. But first I got to look up all these pieces of equipment first because I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, I got the Sony BBD plugged into my and I don't want to have interfaces well with my and I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm not getting paid enough for that for $5. But for 10, you ask that question in the thing where I can answer with my voice or the other people of the channel can help me, we get things done. Sorry for pitching that so hard, but it's just, you don't know the anxiety I feel opening up a question that looks literally like my list of music here. It's like, oh, Jesus. Did I mention how cute that wallpaper is? And she's the best god girl ever. No spoilers. I don't think she's gonna be in season 2 though. There is a season 2 coming of SSSS Gridman. I think it's a different character set, which is fine with me because I mean she exists in her perfect form. Oh, I forgot to put these on. Now the video is good. I might do a video on VUs and how to implement them, different ways to implement them without fucking up your signal source. I should write that down. I have a Telegram chat where I keep ideas. I should put that in there. I love this thing. I love ifi products, just always seem to jive with me. Some of them are a little pricey. This is a little pricey for what it can't do, but it sounds so good, it sort of makes up for it. But I know what ifi can do, and it didn't do those things, and it's like, So yes and no, all in the same fucking sentence. Did I not plug in this while we were like, sorry about that. Although I will say that these pads are probably frozen and they're stiff. I had to have this on my head for like 10 minutes to get us like, oh yeah. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna higher gain. Quigley down under. I hope you heard that because that was very loud. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to check out Hi-Fi Guides and Hi-Fi Guides forum if you want to discuss audio with people who usually start their journey here on this channel with the madness, and they find the forums a little more like of an oasis of sanity. I want the forum to be an oasis of sanity. I don't want it to be me as a forum because that would be a fucking disaster. Anyway, I'm done. Akane's done. We're done. Thank you. See you tomorrow. And leak ass, because that was do you remember what movie that's from? Who remembers what movie that's from?